So I've just made these little tags from scraps, and there is a cheap way and there's a nice relaxed crafting along to your favourite video way. So I'm going to show you both, and I hope you enjoy them. Obviously they can be adapted to whatever you like, and let's get on. I'll show you what you need. Now let's make the most of these scraps. Now I'm going to try and craft with just what I've got on my desk, and all I've got are some die cuts that I've done out of book pages. I've got some old stencils. I imagine you've probably got some of these sorts of stencils lying around, or maybe your children or your grandchildren have. I've got some scraps of paper, and I've also got these, my secret ingredient, are these embellishments that I'm not going to use because I don't make cards, and they're all gold, but I thought I do have a plain side, so that's what I'm going to do. And the first thing I'm going to do is grungy up because you know it's for me grungy journals. So we've got all those, which we'll do in a minute, and what we're going to do to start with is just do some sort of stenciling on this bit of paper so that it becomes a new background. That's the word. Only I don't want a plain one. I do have this sort. You can use ready-made scrapbook paper if you're in a rush and you want to do some. I just fancied having a bit of a play. So now you could stencil with you know, paint, but I'm getting my crayons, my pens out today, and I'm just going to grab, whether this will work, because I've got, like, you know, some very odd colours here, and you know, as you know, some of them don't work. So I'm just going to randomly put letters all over this paper and see if it works. And I'm just gonna randomly put them. And I'm not worried if they're not perfect, because you know, this is my junk journal. That's a Q. There we go. So we do a V over here. And then I'll change colour and do some more. So this may take a while. I'm not looking at where I'm doing them. I'm just randomly going to pop them all over. And I'm going to stay with this stencil. You can, obviously, mix and match your stencils if you've got different size letters. I could do, actually. Should we have a go at that as well? We could do. And once that's all filled up, I think it's going to look pretty cool. Now let's just do a couple more in another colour, and then we'll swap. So this one doesn't work very well. They don't work very well because of the way I treat them. I'm sure they're supposed to colour, that's the whole point. But you can do this with pencils or whatever you've got, gel pens and all sorts of things. Just randomly. And obviously I'll be doing this colour. If you're doing like pretty pink, or you know, a blue journal or a green nature journal, then just change your colours to suit your journal. Right, where's that other stencil gone? I had it in my hand. Isn't it always the way? I had it in my hand and now it's gone. There it is. So we could do some smaller ones if we wanted to. Nope, not with that great big blob. These aren't so big, so just do this all over. It's quite fun, and it's great to see it coming together. If you overlap them, doesn't matter. Do two together, doesn't matter. Just add them on. This one's a lot easier to do. There's not so many fiddly bits. You could add numbers if you want to add numbers. As you can see, it's going to take me a little while. So what I might do is cut and come back. Oh, well, that was quite fun. And I love how it's turned out. You can do this with any sort of stencil. I just thought I'd try letters. I mean, it looks a bit like this one, which is all fancy. So if you've got fancy stamps, you could stamp your letters. Okay, I'm just using stencils because I haven't used them for ages. So thank you to Jovi and Laurie. I've just watched the live on replay. So much fun, girls. You look like you were having a ball. I can't wait for our turn, Jovi. And so what are we going to do next? Right, I'm going to get these that I'm never going to use, to be honest. Frills and flowers and buttons and bows. Yeah. And I'm going to turn this over and glue this with the side that I'm not going to use. Maybe. And this is another like element of surprise when you get to the other end. I mean, these just, if you've got embellishments that you don't like or that you think I'm never going to use, not my style, just, you know, put them, you can use them up like this. And if you notice, I did go over the edge on some of these so that I could go right up to the edge of my paper. I mean, I don't really do glittery and shiny. Sometimes, if I'm in the mood, I can. But most of the time, I tend to go more on the grungy side. But, you know, when you pick up scraps and bags of bits and pieces, this is the sort of thing that you sort of get. And I'm not throwing it away. You know, use it. Even if you're just using it as a base, a card base. I think I'm putting way too much glue. I could probably get away with a glue stick, but... And some of you are probably cringing and going, no, I would totally use that. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Just, you know, and if you haven't got any of these embellishments, just use your stamps and cut out some circles or some squares, rectangles, tag shapes, whatever you've got. What's this one? In your punches, you could use punches. I put that in totally the wrong place. I'm going to have a big gap there, aren't I? I mean, you can just cut up paper card if you haven't got any of these. Cut up some card. So many different ways. I just come on to give you a little bit of inspiration, and you lot all say, oh, I can do this. Oh, that's given me so many ideas. So brilliant. That is exactly what I want. I want people to be using their supplies. You know, just use them up. Don't go out and buy new stuff all the time. You don't need to. You've got stuff that you can reuse in your stash. I promise. Just go and have a look. Just have a look. I mean, I'm wishing you good luck and happiness. Yes, I do wish people good luck and happiness, but not in pink and gold. So, just use what you've got in different ways, is what I'm saying. Have a think outside the box. I mean, these I think I've actually cut by hand out of magazines, like craft magazines. So, and some are just paper, some are card. And when we cut these out, we're going to have a lovely fun background, which won't need a lot of embellishing. And we can use them for all sorts, just adding as tags onto pockets. And I'm running out of space, aren't I? I am running out of space. I've got little ones. You could use this in so many different ways. Let me know what you're going to do. I don't know if this one's going to fit. I've just glued it. Hopefully if I move, I might move it. Oh, I can just about move that up. Just squeeze that in there. I think I'm done. I don't think I can fit any more in. So I'm going to let the glue dry a moment, cut them all out, and then we're just going to finish them off. So I've finished cutting everything out, and I also used that piece of 6x6 and made some, so I could show you it's almost exactly the same as making your own. You can do it with anything. Yes, as you can see, I've become inhibited in my crafting here. Now what I have done while I was cutting out and everything, sorry, I just want these, okay? You can stay there. I just need these. Sorry. I have done some words on my computer and printed them out. Now this, I cut them out before I thought about it, but as you can see, I've made them a bit grungy. Oh, I can't concentrate. She's driving me at the wall. So this sheet will be the first free digital for my members. So you would get this, and it's the same list of words, but with 4 different fonts. So, and there's some different words than what you usually get. So I've done quite a few. There's 20 words. So that will be your first free digital download when you become a member. And I've already cut them out and grunged them up. And I've also done that with all of these. And I've grabbed a few fabric snacks. A few fabric snacks. I've grabbed a few fabric bits, and I've also torn up some book page and, you know, inked it up. So all we've got to do now is make them, and I think they turned out really cute. Look at how those turned out. Some of them are sideways. You can use them that way. They could be page tags. You don't need to put words on them. See, what I'm thinking is I could just have... She's so annoying. I love you, Snowbell, but goodness me. Right on everything. She's on all of the things. I'm thinking that would look super cool, just like that on there. And maybe a number or something. So I'm just going to put this down with some glue stick. I've got a magazine page to glue on, I think, because that would be easier. So I'm not worried about it coming off the edge because I'm just going to cut it off. But you can embellish these up however you like. There we go. Just break off the end. So let me go and grab my numbers and see if that works. So I've got a little tin that I had some soap in at Christmas. And I've put a number on the front to remind me that this is the one that's got my numbers in it. So what should we put on there? See, I've got all these. They're too big. They're a bit big. Oh, I've got little ones here. Look, little stickers. Little sticker numbers. How cool are those? I don't know why I've got these. And they're probably not very sticky anymore. So we're just going to glue them on. And we can just do that. Yes, well, you are in the way a bit. But it's okay because you're very cute. I'm sure nobody will mind. You just come to help, haven't you? Come to help. It's very helpful when cats come and sit on all your stuff, isn't it? Okay, so we can do that. So I would say that one is probably done, ready to embellish a page. Stick it on a pocket, something like that. Let's do a bigger one. I'm sorry, am I disturbing you? Okay, I think we may have our space back. Right, okay, let's try again, shall we? They're not very big. This one's quite large. Now that could be like on the top of a page or anything really. So I've got ones like this with like a flower on, and I'll just go over the edge with a bit of, yep, bit of that, bit of glue. We can use the rest of it. And these, I just did these cut out of book page on my Sizzix. Okay. And maybe we'll have a word on this one. So I've got some bits of fabric and can't find my fabric scissors as normal. So we're just gonna rip them up. And I know we're going to cover a lot of this. Let's make it smaller. I'm going to make it smaller. Let's use this little bit. I don't want to cover up all what I've just spent ages doing. So we could glue this down. And I think this glue stick will probably work. This fabric is so thin. It's just a really thin cotton. Let's put it halfway over that so I can at least see some of my design. And then we just choose a word. Yeah, well, let's go for the obvious to start with. That's a lot of glue, Carol. And we'll just pop that on. And there we go. Little embellishment. Let's do another one. Let's do a circle. I don't know. Why not? Why not? So we could have the rest of this on there, like that. Let's just glue that. And you can put whatever you like on. I'm just using these because I've had them in my stash for ages and I haven't used them. I cut them all out and I put them all in an envelope and I haven't used them. So, oh, look where it is. Stuck on everything except the little embellishment. You can come off and be stuck onto there. I don't know where it come from. Maybe we'll put it here, like that. Oh, not sticking. Stick. It's because my hands are now sticky, aren't they? Put it down with a wipe. You've not got glue on? Come on. Play nicely. It's because I'm on a video. Okay. I'll have another bit of this. Oh, let's have something different. Let's have a bit of this, whatever this is. You know, I have all sorts of stuff. And I'll pop that on and put a word on. And that is another one done. What else we got? Explore. Explore. Why not? Okay. So you can decorate these up however you like. I'm just giving you the basic idea. I'm not... when I'm doing this on camera, I can't concentrate. I don't know what it is. Okay? I don't know. That's like a little tag shape. So let's cover some of it with a book page, like that. And cut the rest off. I need to just relax into it, but Snowbell's put me right off today. She's very meowy and demanding today. I don't think I need one of them as well. I've got a little map cut out. It's too big. Might go on something else. And you can put your words upright like this. They don't have to be the right way. Oh my goodness. I am getting covered in glue. That way, I think. And if I want to add something else to it, I can. I'm just going to get the glue off me, because you know I love a bit of glue. Let's do one of these big ones. This is quite a large one. I could put a large word. See, innovate. I love that. I've got some really cool words. That big one as well we can do. Overcome. We're going to put those two words on. Oh, I like that. This is out of a vintage map that I've just, again, die cut. And I've got little flowers. Music paper flowers. I'm not sure on that one. Don't think the colours go. But we can put this music one on. No, don't like that either. How fussy am I? Right, let's put that on. I need a clean bit of my paper to glue on. A bit more room to play on these ones. You don't need much when they're little. And this is already vintage music paper, so it doesn't need too much of a grungy up. Let's just move you out over there. Let's move the ones we've done over this side, because I quite like them ones with the letters on, with the numbers, not letters, Carol, numbers. Right, let's just cut a couple of these bits. I like this stuff. It's like, I don't know where it's come from, but it's super cool. Super stuck to my fingers. And it's going to go across all of there, like that. I may sew on top of these before I put them in a journal. So they can go in with a glue stick, and then I'm going to do a little bit of sewing on them as well, I think. Let's add this on as well. Layer this one up. Underneath, like that. There we go. And now my little words. I mean, you can back these again to make them stand out even more. Get off me. See, that looks, I like that. I'm going to put that on. And again, I'll probably stitch anyway. So, and if it's not straight, doesn't matter. Oops, you know what I've just done? Because my fingers are covered in glue, I've just rubbed them over the word. That's not good. Need to seal these because I've only got an inkjet printer. I can't get it wet with glue or anything. Do we want something else? Do we want one of these? A bit of this, whatever this is. This is out of my box of scraps that I have just coffee dyed, the whole lot of my scraps. That will just keeps coming back to haunt me, doesn't it? Do it with the cloth. There we go. So yeah, this is out of this box, this basket, and all I did was got all the scraps that I've had for like ever, and I've coffee dyed them all, so they are ready to go in my grungy journals. So this is all I'm going to do, and I'm sure that you do not want to watch me do the whole lot of these. So I'm going to carry on, and what I'll do is I'll show you them all when I'm finished. Okay, so you'll probably see these at the beginning of the video. All finished like magic. Okay, so that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I hope you have a lovely crafty day. I'm just wondering what that's going to look like. Huh, that's quite cool. I haven't got anything small enough, so that's going to have to be words as well. Letters. Oh, I could do little words. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Like that. Too big. Could go on there. I could just put that on there. I could attach it with little brads. That'd be sort of cool. I mean, these are like cut out of magazines. They're stickers. Like that one, number 5. I mean, why not? Just put them down. Use them up. You know, it's really annoying. It's what it is. So I hope this has given you a bit of inspiration for embellishment making. How to make your own embellishments for your journals without having to buy any. So if you are thinking of becoming a member of my channel, then don't forget that the memberships open on the 1st of March. Ooh. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.